Imagine being born with the strength of a bear, the claws of a predator, and jaws powerful enough to crush bones. You would probably expect that animal to spend its days hunting, fishing, or at the very least eating meat. Instead, one particular bear spends most of its life sitting quietly in bamboo forest, chewing one of the least nutritious plants it could possibly choose. At first glance, it almost feels as though nature made a mistake. But as we will discover, the giant panda's story is far more fascinating than it first appears. The giant panda calls the misty mountain forests of central China home. Today, wild pandas are found mainly in the provinces of Sichuan, Shaanxi, and Guangzhou, where cool temperatures and dense bamboo forests create the perfect habitat. Thousands of years ago, their range stretched much further across China, but as forests were cleared for farming and human settlements expanded, their world became much smaller. Adult male pandas can weigh as much as 160 kilograms, making them one of the largest members of the bear family. They have thick black and white fur that keeps them warm during cold mountain winters, powerful limbs for climbing steep slopes, and strong jaws capable of generating an impressive bite force. Everything about their body suggests they should be fearsome hunters, yet almost everything they eat comes from bamboo. That decision has puzzled scientists for decades. The ancestors of modern pandas were much more like other bears. Millions of years ago, they ate a varied diet that included meats and other foods. Researchers believe this shift began roughly 2 to 3 million years ago. Bamboo was abundant, available throughout the year, and there was very little competition for it. While other animals competed fiercely for prey, pandas had discovered an almost endless food supply. There was only one problem. Their bodies never fully adapted to their new lifestyle. Even today, giant pandas still have the digestive system of a carnivore. Unlike cows, deer, or other plant-eating animals with specialized stomachs and microbes that efficiently break down tough plant fibers, pandas retain a digestive tract that resembles that of other bears. As a result, they absorb only a small fraction of the nutrients from the bamboo they eat. Scientists estimate that much of what they consume simply passes through their digestive system without providing much energy at all. To make up for this, pandas spend between 10 and 16 hours every single day eating. An adult may consume between 9 and 18 kilograms of bamboo in a single day. Imagine having to spend most of your waking life eating simply to meet your daily energy needs. It sounds exhausting, but for a panda, it is completely normal. Their unusual diet has shaped every part of their lifestyle. Because bamboo provides so little energy, pandas have evolved remarkably slow metabolisms. They move carefully, avoid unnecessary activity, and rest frequently between meals. To us, they may appear lazy, but in reality, they are conserving every bit of energy they can. Every movement has a cost, and when your favorite meal offers so little nutritional reward, wasting energy simply isn't an option. Despite this challenge, nature quietly made one clever adjustment. If you watch a panda closely, you'll notice it grips bamboo with surprising precision, almost as though it has a thumb. In reality, it doesn't. What scientists often call the panda's false thumb is actually an enlarged wrist bone that gradually evolved over millions of years. This small adaptation allows the panda to hold, rotate, and strip bamboo stalks with remarkable efficiency. Rather than creating an entirely new finger, evolution modified a structure that already existed, demonstrating that sometimes small changes can solve very big problems. For many years, the giant panda became one of the world's most recognizable conservation symbols. Habitat loss, low birth rates, and fragmented forests caused their numbers to decline dramatically during the 20th century. By the 1980s, conservationists feared the species might disappear from the wild altogether. Fortunately, The story did not end there. China invested heavily in protecting panda habitats, creating nature reserves, restoring bamboo forests, and connecting isolated populations through wildlife corridors. Conservation organizations from around the world supported research and breeding programs. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, these efforts helped increase the wild population to more than 1,800 individuals, leading to the giant panda's conservation status being improved from endangered to vulnerable in 2016. Although they still face significant challenges, their recovery remains one of the greatest conservation success stories of modern times. Because pandas look gentle and playful, many people assume they are harmless. They are not. Giant pandas are still bears. Their powerful jaws can crush thick bamboo stalks, and their claws are capable of inflicting serious injuries. Encounters with humans are extremely rare because pandas naturally avoid people, but if threatened or cornered, they are more than capable of defending themselves. Their calm appearance should never be mistaken for weakness. Perhaps the most remarkable lesson from the giant panda is that success in nature doesn't always look the way we expect. From a human perspective, spending nearly an entire day eating a plant that offers little nutrition seems like a terrible strategy. Yet for millions of years, it worked. The panda survived by specializing in a resource that few other large mammals relied upon. What appears to be a flaw is, in many ways, the very reason it endured. So, did nature really flop with the giant panda? Not at all. Nature simply chose a path that seems unusual to us. And perhaps that's the real lesson. Evolution doesn't create perfect animals. It creates animals that survive long enough to pass on their genes. By that measure, the giant panda is not a mistake. It's one of nature's most extraordinary success stories, hidden beneath a black and white coat and seemingly endless appetite for bamboo. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.